Ooh, we're live. Oh my God. We're live.
Yeah.
I must have my pinky out for the rainbow table.
Excellent.
Start every rainbow table like that. Everybody's just freeze frame waiting for the live
Right.
again. Pinkies up. There we go. All right, everybody, you ready?
Good morning. Good morning.
Right. Good morning.
Hey,
Good afternoon.
Lawrence, we need you in this. We need you in this shot too.
There we
There
go.
we go. Now we have the thumbnail for the show.
There you
There
go.
we go.
I tried to hide the Sonic logo.
We're
so it
classy
wasn't.
up in this bitch.
Oh yeah.
Trade
And
classy.
we like to waste time to let people come in and join us so that things can pop up on our on our
various
inner web
phrasing.
browsers.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
We're always doing phrasing.
I cracked up when you said that in the middle of your show this morning, Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what Dana said, but I was like, oh, girl, you got to roll on back. Like, what you just said could be interpreted in several different ways. Or maybe it was me.
Table chat.
It might have been me.
You said back something like back dodging or back bracing because you were
Oh,
talking
no. I said, I was talking about like our outrage meters being hard pegged in the red. And I was like,
hard pegged. That's what it is.
Hard pegged's the right pegged, isn't it?
I mean,
do you want soft pegged?
I appreciate
that
the shout out as
peg.
well. I appreciate that patron saint of phrasing was mentioned. So there we go.
Hey everybody, welcome, y'all. It's the Knights of the Round Table,
rainbow table.
Oh shit! Let's start this again. Hey y'all, welcome. It's the Knights of the Rainbow Table. I'm Nick Perro. These are my friends, Lawrence Winterman and
Hello.
Jacob Summers. If you don't know them yet, you know them now. And it's good to see you guys. How's your Thursday going?
It's going.
It's going. Yeah.
Did the daily whatever this morning. It was great as always, and had a wonderful live yesterday with Jacob here, Sir Jacob Summers. It's a good day. It's a good day so far. How about you?
Me?
No. Jacob, you go first.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know who, which, what. Anyway, so it's a decent day. I have been ramping up stuff with my own Substack and trying to figure out my formula, routine, schedule like that. And one of the things that I knew I'd have to do, and I dived down this rabbit hole this week, is choosing that the news I'm going to put out is going to be about health news, and human rights as well. And diving down the health news rabbit hole is one headache, including the news about. I talked about that later about the CDC and the HIV research this morning. So yay! So that's where my head's at right now.
Yeah. The Center for Disease now, not for Control.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The Center to Promote Disease.
Right. Maha. Promoting disease again.
Making America hack again.
Yeah. Making America HIV again.
Honestly, so I, as a gay dude who, has sex with other men, and who for the last umpteen years has been taking PrEP medication, which has been provided free by, the state that I live in. No matter where I've lived, it's always been free. I'm really worried that they're going to cut off the funding for free PrEP. Because men who have sex with men should absolutely be taking PrEP medication. For people who don't know, PrEP is pre-exposure prophylactic medication. It's a series of antivirals that essentially, with like 99.99% efficacy, prevents the transmission of the HIV virus. Yeah, and it looks like they're about to blow that all up. So the CDC announced that it was shutting down. They rehired their HIV team and told them to shut down the entire HIV decision, which
that's actually
wasn't Reagan the one who started the HIV thing?
Well,
I mean, I don't think Reagan did. Reagan was a fucking cunt when it came to HIV and AIDS.
So that's actually,
he hated HIV and AIDS. It was
he literally never mentioned them in his entire administration. The AIDS crisis clearly started during his administration, and he never talked about it. So,
we're bringing it back, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm posting on the site on my Substack today is about like hitting the health news, and that's one of them. Is basically they fired the 2,400 CDC employees back in April. Of those, 160 were specifically HIV research. They've only hired 130 back, but even those 130 have basically been told you're coming back long enough to set the framework and organization in place for when you were eventually terminated again. And the thing that I keep pointing out is that obviously the HIV research hits the LGBTQ community hard. So it's also a human rights issue for those. If we I doubt it on Substack we've got many of these, but if anybody's viewing who's in that, oh well, it doesn't affect me, so I'm not worried about a crowd. Yeah, it does affect you because HIV research, other than trying to eliminate HIV, has also basically been what they framed how they were going to react to, respond to, research, and create any infectious disease that happens in this country. So HIV research has been the core skeletal structure of how we respond to infectious diseases from now on. So
Right.
we're about to cut that. We're about to shut that down. It's just not going to be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's
Because
insane.
making America healthy again, I guess. Like
Right.
I talked about this with Ken Harbaugh on the Vet Talk this week, was what he calls an accountability agenda. Um, and I think accountability really has to include punishing those who are purposely making policy decisions that are killing people. Like if your policy decision was purposely made to gut programs that are keeping people alive and have provably causing deaths, you
Right.
should be punished for them. And RFK should be punished for
Right.
and held
I mean,
accountable for his actions.
a criminal at this point, right? Like they
Yeah.
shut down PEPFAR, the program that was providing AIDS and HIV medications to African nations. Literally millions of people will die in Africa because they just don't have the medications that were
Yeah.
keeping them alive anymore.
Mhm.
Can I also interrupt and say, Cash Flow Collective, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, how about ask a question that's topical? I'm literally trying to unpack what the fuck you're asking here. And I don't know, man. Go ask somebody else who's talking about that right now.
Right.
It's not the topic that we're talking about at the moment.
Yeah, like
I
cash
literally
flow,
don't understand
but
what that question means.
you're one of my subscribers, dude. Like, you're normally really chill in the conversations. Like, don't just come in guns a-blazing on topics that are not what we're talking about. Like, if you want to talk Epstein stuff, and you have information or want to get information from that, like, go ask us a sub that's talking about it right now. Like,
Yeah.
we're doing other shit because other people are talking about the Epstein stuff, and we talked about it enough yesterday.
Right.
For,
We're
now,
gonna
we
have
want to do something
conversations
else.
that
And
are
we've been talking about it. So yeah.
Yeah, like we have other important things we need to talk about, like the fact that RFK is killing people and calling it policy. Like
And
that's equally as important because it's actively killing people. And like what Lawrence, you were saying, like it also cut off all the contraceptive programs to girls and women.
right.
Like all of the HIV preventative programs, all of the contraceptive programs, they were burned. We burned food from USAID. We burned and just threw away contraceptives and medical research. We've killed cancer and like brainstem research and like stem cell research. And like I I have fibromyalgia. Like most doctors don't even believe men get fibromyalgia. Like we're going to go back to a time when it's called just suck it up. You're just faking it. Like that's what they want. And and they want people to die in the
and this is
process.
and the way that I look at this, and I know that I've labeled myself the one of the more conspiracy theorists amongst us, but I will say one of, not the, just one of. is you
We're
look at
not
the
conspiracy theorists because there's truth and fact behind what we're
I
saying.
mean, honestly, like I
We're just
thought the whole
theorists.
Epstein was a part of Mossad was a conspiracy theory, except it's looking more and more like it's true.
well, then I
Yeah.
call myself a truth seeking theorist.
Yes,
The other thing to look at, other than the immediate, oh my God, they're cutting HIV research, is look at the underlying message between everything that you just mentioned. There's a twofold attack going on here. There's a moral attack of they are specifically cutting programs that are helping the LGBTQ community.
right,
And if you didn't believe that was the case, look at everything else that's going on in the news that's not health related, coordinated along with it, including the fucking removal of the rainbow sidewalks, because that was an issue, because that actually mattered. No, it is a continued systemic step by step erosion to try and reverse things. But it's also timed with why the Doge cuts happened in the first place, which is that we are continuing to try to create an atmosphere and an environment in this country where if you are considered to be not of use anymore in the work environment, then we no longer care about keeping you alive, and we're going to prioritize anything that allows y'all to continue to shoot out babies. And I'm not anti-birth or being a parent or anything like that. I may not have kids, but that's not what I'm saying.
right.
Everything that they're doing is designed to continue to remove the ability for people to choose not to have kids, remove people from the equation that don't want to have kids, either be they hetero or they be LGBTQ and not want to have kids, and then continue to limit your lifespan by removing those things that were prolonging a human lifespan. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's totally true. And the just kind of the anti-life, anti-human, and I'm not saying anti-life in an abortion context. I just mean they're literally doing things that are going to make people sicker and make people die. And
Yeah.
there's this crazy, I don't know, the like tech bro collective out there, the crazy ideology that they've got about kind of bringing feudalism back in a 21st century cyber context. There's talk out there about how like the proper size of the United States is 100 million people, which we are 3.5 times larger than, or 2.5 times larger than. I honestly think the crazy people in that organization think that they're trying to reduce the population of the United States, like for the greater good.
yep, no, it's very much a let's make
It's
sure
very
the
eugenic.
the chattel
Yeah,
the work chattel can continue to reproduce, but as soon as they're not of any use to us anymore, put them out to pasture or make it so that we're not doing anything that's keeping them alive. So,
Yeah. And this discussion isn't about who in the I'm answering this question because this one is actually kind of on topic here, cash flow. Thank you for being on topic with this. Is you just hear us talking who in the US has jurisdiction on policy decisions and how do you get them in the loop? How do you move from talking to moving?
I'm
Well,
probably going to respond to this nicer than I was going to respond to it. So
I
go
mean,
ahead.
yeah,
honestly, like,
let me respond kind of nicely. Is you keep fucking talking about it. Like we are literally doing the thing to make policy decision put in place. Like, if we don't talk about it nonstop and through whatever channels and means we have, who the fuck else is going to? And if we don't, policy decisions can't even be made because nobody hears about them. So, what do we do to go from talking to moving? Is we keep talking, you start moving, and stop asking us what more we should be doing.
right.
Like,
We
we're
Nikki and I,
doing a lot. You need to start fucking doing too. Like,
And
it's
Howard,
easy.
you want
Like,
you
don't
want
just ask us with questions that aren't helpful.
you want
also,
people to go
Cashflow, are
vote.
you not American? Do you not know this?
Like,
'Cause-
bro, you're one of my paid subscribers. Don't be a shithead. Like, you listen to my stuff all the time, man. You
So
know what I'm about. You
right.
know who we talk to too. Like, you want to ask how we
Yesterday, we
get to
left a
policy
video to go
decisions?
call our reps.
I called my rep yesterday
Me
and asked
too.
them to and demanded that they vote yes to release the Epstein files. You want to go from talk to move? That's it. You know what
well,
the next step was I talked to Tim Fullerton multiple times. I've been on Dean Blundell's show multiple fucking times. I've been on Zev Shalev's show with him on my show. I've had big ass fucking guests come on this show. Qasim Rashid is coming back on Monday for a second fucking show. Tim Whitaker comes on my show and is going to 3 fucking times. So don't ask me what more I need to do to
Right.
get people discussing and get people who are in the rooms with policymakers, because I'm already putting my fucking ass out here every goddamn day with fibromyalgia, with medical conditions. I am a fully disabled veteran. Don't fucking ask me to keep doing more if you're just going to ask questions. Like,
Well,
get the fuck up there and do it yourself too. Come on lives your own
Right.
before you start asking me. Go on your own live, ask those questions, and get guests on, and then come back and ask, what can you be doing from talking to moving? I've been moving for the last 2 fucking months. I've been sprinting since I lost my goddamn job. I have a kid that broke my fucking arm on Thursday, and I'm still fucking here talking about it, and I don't have goddamn medical insurance. So if you want to know how to help from from moving to doing, become paid or founding subscribers for me. Fucking give me your money so that I can do that. Like, I'm asking, dude,
mm,
where okay, I'm getting aggressive because you're interrupting our show on topics that aren't about what we're doing. We're not trying to make policy decision here. We're 3 dudes trying to have a good morning and talk to each other about gay things because we like gay shit, because we are gay people. Like, I don't want to make policy decision. I just want you guys to know that RFK is killing us.
Right. And hey, we started Banner and Backbone. We've got our banners up there. One was take the citizen's oath and get your friends to take it. 2 is, perform acts of service in your community, like other people in the chat have been saying. We just published one today on how the US Constitution is supposed to be amended. It needs to be amended, and we proposed 10 things that we could get organized on
Yeah.
amendments around. We're literally doing shit, bro. We're
Yeah,
doing shit. And just
we're
because it isn't the SCOTUS and the Fed or whatever weird question you're asking here, doesn't mean we're not doing anything. You are also capable of action, you fully grown adult, unless you are a fucking bot here to try to distract us.
well, and
and
other than Nick directly talking with these people who are in the room helping make decisions, if you're trying to talk about actionable action that can be taken in action in person, and yes, I use that 3 times to emphasize how silly that sounds. Um, we are voting, we are talking, or like phoning and calling and writing our representatives and getting out there and protesting outside of doing these podcasts and these shows. But you know what we're doing actionably directly right now is how do other people affect that? They also go and protest. They also go and call and vote. But how do they do that? They do that based off of information. So we are continuing to put that information out there, and most people won't act unless they feel like somebody they know is directly affected by it. So here's 3 people you know directly affected by it talking about the stuff that you need to know in order to go vote on and act on. So your question's silly, and can we get back to gay stuff now?
Seriously.
yeah,
Sorry, Cash App. I just blocked you. I don't like you. So, anything I host in the future, you can't come to. Fuck you.
I was literally about to do the same. Sorry if you
yeah.
lose a follower, Nick.
No, it's fine. I'm happy to lose a paid sub. I'm over 100 now, so you ain't put me under 100. Um,
I just hit
uh,
100 free subscribers, but 0 paid.
nice.
Nice.
Hey, it takes time, and like I came in sprinting, but I got lucky because, well, I didn't get lucky. I found a community that I uh, got welcome into graciously, which was Lawrence's community, and Dana's community of the Daily Whatever. And you and Dana have been so freaking awesome to like
Well, thanks.
supportive of me and promotive of me, and like you helped, you gave me a live spot on to introduce myself. You let me co-host a couple times now. Like it's been so much fun to actually get to know people who want to like do and build things that are for people. Hey Dana, speak of the
Yeah.
devil and
Speaking
she
of
shall
Dana.
appear.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like we want to grow community. We firmly believe a rising tide lifts all boats,
Yeah.
and finding like-minded people and who want to do similar things but not exactly the same things. Like, why not all work together? It just makes sense.
I just looked at his profile. It also said navigating, doing something, combining the business world with generative AI. And I was like, okay, cool. That told me
Yep.
all I needed to know. Anyway.
Yeah,
Hi,
I'm
cash flow.
not sorry,
Hi
Cash, that
forever.
like you're about to not be a paid sub anymore.
Hey, Dana, how's it going?
Canceling your subscription.
Well, Nicole, you're here to find community, and you're definitely welcome here on any show that
Well, I
I'm on.
can't
Nicole is
cancel
welcome.
your subscription, Cash. That's for you. You're gonna have to cancel it yourself. Because
Well, if you like community and you feel like you vibe with the either a little bit sassy, a little bit rage filled, righteous justice
a little bit rage.
spectrum of gay guys, then you're here. So
Yeah.
What are you talking about? A little bit of rage filled.
I was
Yeah, I
trying
mean,
not to
it depends on the
cliche.
day and
I
the
was
news.
trying not to cliche or stereotype as sassy petty queens, but I identify as a sassy petty queen.
It's not. It's sassy petty kings. I'm a sassy petty king. Like kings are even more petty than queens. Like they start most of the wars. So sassy petty kings. Who did we cancel, Dana? We canceled Cashflow Collective. He was a paid subscriber of mine, and he came in asking a question about the Epstein stuff, and then got mad when I fucking came back at his second question, asking why are we just talking and not doing, who are the policymakers? And I'm not a fucking policymaker, but guess what? I talked to them. I started talking to some. Oh, hold on. My wife's banging on the garage door.
That's what that sound was. All right.
What do you say? His wife is banging on his back door? Okay.
Garage door.
All right. Do we not do phrasing anymore? Come
Phrasing.
on.
Phrasing
We are
people.
always doing phrasing.
We were talking about hard pegged in the red earlier, so I suppose
Hard
makes
pegged
sense.
in the red.
I mean, what did you say my OnlyFans is supposed to be? Is supposed to be no. Oh my God, my wife came into the wrong part of that conversation.
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
What was it supposed
no,
to be
your
like?
husband doesn't have an OnlyFans.
What was it supposed to be like? Back end focus was what it was, because I was a back end focus software engineer.
Yeah. Your OnlyFans is that you're a back end focused.
By the way, your rant inspired my costume change there, Nick. I was like, I do not have on nearly gay enough or nearly tight enough. So there we go.
Excellent. Wait, did you do a costume change? How did we miss you?
I stepped off camera, threw the shirt this way to get y'all's attention, and stepped back. But Nick was in full monologue rant mode.
Full mad.
All right. Well,
me.
Sorry, everybody. We all missed shirtless Jacob. Thanks, Nick.
You're
I'll
welcome.
do a shirtless shirt change once every time we do one of these. So.
Oh, there you go.
Jacob's the only one we want to see with our shirts off, because like I'm a big boy.
Like I'm
There's
constantly
a market
trying
for
to
everything.
I want the camera to feature my clever new California Republic shirt, but also not the belly. So very delicate balance over here.
Yeah, like I want my the sunglasses there, but not like the sub sunglasses part.
Yeah. Although I don't know, when I did my OnlyFans, like the belly's what brought all the milkshakes to the yard. I'm pretty sure I got that wrong.
Well, mine
the bears bring the milkshakes to the yard.
They
do attract
milkshakes in my belly bring the bears to the yard. Yeah, there you go.
Mine got upset every single time I shaved anything, and they were like, "How dare you?" And I'm like, "Look, I'm a bodybuilder. It was going to happen." So,
right, variety is the spice of life. Sometimes he's hairy, sometimes he's smooth. Whatever you want to experience,
He's like a swimmer outside of season.
There we go. Exactly. Right now, even got some gray ones down there. So
I don't check if I have gray chest hairs.
What do you mean you don't check? You don't look in the mirror?
Well, I don't look at my chest hairs that much.
What?
I'm focused on my face. Do you groom your chest hairs down? Like, I have a beard in the way, man.
Absolutely brush my
I have
chest
a big ass beard in the way.
There's a lot of hair here. Okay, like
What Nick's really saying is it's just one continuous beard from chin
Yeah, yeah.
down to taint. So
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I actually have a very distinct line on my neck where my beard stops. I've been
Oh,
told by a barber
I do
multiple
not.
times that I have the perfect neckline for a beard because my beard actually stops like right at the seam where my
That's
neck and
natural.
my,
That's
hmm
crazy.
yeah, I don't
that's a
ever
weird
shave the bottom of my
that's a weird thing
beard.
to call your wife. The perfect neckline for a beard.
Wow, Jake, I'm gonna tell her you said that. She knows me too.
Right. She's standing right off camera. She can
She
hear
gonna
you.
she gonna fight you.
Oh my god. I welcome it. I'll get the hate mail later on. It's okay. I just
Uh-oh.
get a random
Dana
text of
Dana
like,
is counter programmed against us. She's talking to Walter and Ben at 1 Eastern. So
They have a good show too. I was on last week.
they do have a good show. Yeah.
But we
We need
lost
like a
Dana.
master
No.
schedule of everybody's shows and you
See,
know,
that's what I was trying to do with that banner and backbone. So we're gonna do a little behind the curtain Wizard of Oz thing here. Is banner and backbone. I did this little techie thing that I thought was kind of clever, but I was like, maybe it might get annoying. Was I set up a shared calendar? I was like, oh, everybody should know when everybody's shows are. Well, little beknownst to me is I forgot that you can delete the events too. Other people can. Instead of just hiding them, we accidentally had Ellie delete all of our events.
hmm.
Um, and she shut down the whole shared calendar. Um, and I laugh about it now because it was like, oh, this gave me a perfect opportunity to remember I need to email Qasim Rashid back and send him a scheduling message so that he can come on our show soon. Um, and yeah, lesson learned is master calendars are awesome only if you don't let Ellie go in and delete them.
I mean, that's got some validity to it. So, I
She's
have
like
that
an analyst that just kicks everyone's ass and just does all the like smart shit that we just have to plan to talk about. Like
Right.
she's that super analyst, like in the Intel world. Um, uh, Intel teams are not just like interrogators or source collectors or things like that. That's a team of the person who goes out and actually does human intelligence. Then they have their other team members, their analysts and folks like that help them, just like you see in CIA or FBI movies or
was that
police movies.
was that 35 November or 35 Sierra? 35
Foxes,
Fox, 35
the
Fox. Yeah,
foxes.
yeah.
But also like the papas, the linguists, and things like that. So 35 Fox are Intel analysts, or at least that's what they were classified when we were in. They were something else years before we were in. They keep changing the series numbers, but those people do all the stuff that gives us the information to talk about. And like Ellie's the fucking best at that. She would have been so good on the Intel field. Um, and I don't know how it works, but if we can submit a nomination for the Pulitzer Prize in investigative journalism, she's got my vote.
Nice.
Um,
I'm not sure that we have
I don't know if we have the poll.
I don't think we do. Maybe not yet. Maybe next year.
I don't know how it works either.
I'm pretty sure you have to be an official news organization. And undoubtedly there's some kind of like giant application fee, I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, our business name is Banner and Backbone Media, so we are an official news business.
If I were them, I would set some kind of min bar with regard to like revenue, right? Like if you're not a
No, no.
media organization that is making at least $1 million a year in revenue, you're not, I don't know.
there's probably also some type of thing where you have to join like the collective like fraternity of news agencies, kind of like the Screen Actors Guild, except for like news. It's probably something like that. Well, not only do you have to be a news based business, but you also have to be part of this, collective, agency
Here's
guild.
the answer. You must
Yeah,
be
we're
a
speculating,
qualified
and he
individual.
looks it up. Go ahead.
Of
Sorry.
course they did. You have to be a
Google.
qualified individual. To be a qualified individual, you have to be a member of a national assembly, a university professor, or a former Nobel Peace Prize laureate. I'm not sure
That's
that
a lot of
we.
gatekeeping.
I mean, it's the Nobel Peace Prize. You don't want Trump to get it.
Yeah, but to even nominate someone for a Pulitzer?
Oh wait, you said Pulitzer. That was the Nobel
Yeah.
Peace Prize.
Yeah, I don't give a
I
shit
was about
about
to
the
say, I
Nobel
was
Peace
gonna,
Prize. I was
I
like,
was
that's a
thinking,
lot to get a
I was like,
Pulitzer. Holy
I was like,
shit.
damn, that's a lot for
Oops.
Pulitzer.
I was like, damn, you have to be a Nobel laureate to freaking nominate people? Shit.
Oh, for Pulitzer, you just submitted an entry via the official website, complete the form, and pay $75.
Oh, sweet. So Banner and Backbone can submit Ellie Leonard at some point for a investigative journalist Pulitzer Prize. And
Yeah,
Zev
let's do it.
Shalev, because he deserves one too. But I can't, we got to do them in different classes or like different segments of Pulitzer Prizes so that they each can get one. Because I don't want to put Zev and Ellie fighting each other to get it. Because you actually get a very it's a $15,000 financial reward prize for winning. Like that that's part of a year's salary.
Essentially,
And is a nice little bonus. So
Yeah.
um
well, Noble is saying that they went to journalism school, and to be a media company, you just have to basically create it. And I,
we did it.
We
We
did.
are
I mean, we
journalists.
are Banner and Backbone Media
so,
LLC.
which brings me to something that I want to fucking blame you for right now, Nick.
Which
What?
you,
And
him or me?
Which you?
I was talking to Nick, but I'm going to include Fred and Lawrence. And even though I've never spoken directly with Dana,
She's not here to defend
I will
herself.
adjacently blame Dana as well because I've
Did you
been
just
following
sniff
her.
your armpit scent?
No, I looked over. I was thinking.
No,
Anyway,
he
Yeah,
sniffed
right.
his
Oh,
armpit. He
excuse
was
me
no,
while
like,
I
I
pose
did
for
the
the
Rocky.
camera.
I did the Rocky Horror Picture
Am I
Show.
flexing? Oh,
am I
Uh,
more muscular
uh,
than the
right.
other two here?
If
I
anyone wants to know what Jacob's grinder profile looks like, there's the prime picture.
there we go.
That's actually no, it's more the one where he does the tricep. That's actually
We talking about this one right
the
here.
booty pop tricep. Yeah.
Yeah, the booty pop tricep. There we go.
I mean, I don't know. Booty's not really popping with that one.
He could also do
I
the
gotta work on getting it
no.
back up. It used to be
Do
way
your
bigger.
what you should do is your deadlift thing that you were showing where you could balance a plate on there.
Right. Oh, is it a
Oh.
shelf?
Is it a shelf?
It is a shelf, but
Can
it
I
has
set my
gotten
beer
small.
there?
It's gotten smaller in the last 2 years since changing gym locations. I got to build it back up. No, but what I was going to blame you for
Proof on
is
no video
go
where
ahead.
it didn't happen. Like proof. You have to
Right.
show us not that you can balance a plate, but at least that it's there.
Oh, I will send proof. And y'all will be the first ones tagged in it. No, what I was going to blame you for is that, as you know, no, I'm in
Phrasing?
that
We're still doing phrasing, right?
phrasing. Yeah.
Always.
Is that you know that I'm in that transition right now where I'm trying to figure out, potentially
No, I
taking
didn't.
the gym virtual, not that type of transition.
Yes.
Trying to
Yes, I
figure
do.
yeah, the gym virtual, and I've been looking around at what I want to do moving forward
Yeah.
after this. And thanks to getting into this week and to getting back into health news, I actually ended up calling and interviewing and talking to multiple people while doing this. What you probably don't know or remember is that my degree is in journalism, advertising, and public relations. So I am actually actively either pursuing journalism jobs again right now and or in the meantime doing this until such time, or if this takes off, just doing it that way, because that was my first love. It's what I've got a degree in, and I'm a multi-time published writer. So yeah, so you're to blame.
You were blaming us for something.
I'm blaming
Yeah,
y'all for
blaming us.
reigniting that. So my wife was like, "Oh
See,
God, you're
I
never gonna
like
stop writing now."
we got to go back to
Restream.
Restream where it did the big heart thing for us. That was
Right.
so
Yeah.
cool.
That was cool.
But yeah,
And it
so I
doesn't
get back
do it on
into
here.
if I get back into my roots of investigative journalism, you all are to blame. So,
Well, I'm
Well,
okay for that blame. Like I've been blamed for worse.
I mean, the other choice I think is you could be one of those influencers, fitness influencers who's known for like glute workouts. I mean, bro, there's a dude who shows up in my Instagram who, it's nothing but hip close-ups of him doing squats and does not leave anything to the imagination.
do I have some TikTok videos to show you? So,
No, all right.
Well,
all
no,
right.
we're trying to maintain the friendship without ruining it here.
Well, let's just say I did some POV angles of the four major lists that took off way big time. So
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, you
POVs of
could
the list. Yep.
legit build a career doing that. I'm pretty sure you might get some side opportunities as well if you did that.
Tyler in
Yeah.
the comments is one of my gym members, Tyler Crawford. He says you got to squeeze the peaches.
You
So,
got to squeeze those peaches, baby.
speaking of another pan individual, so there we go.
That is a good tagline for the show. You got to
I
squeeze the
mean,
peaches.
Got to squeeze the peaches.
it's a good tagline for the show, and also if Jacob becomes a booty influencer, that's his tagline right there. You got to squeeze the
There we
peaches.
go.
Well, my whole Substack
Millions of
series is
peaches.
build a
Peaches for
better.
me.
My whole Substack series right now is build a better human, and I told people in the gym for years I wanted to make a T-shirt that looked like the Better Business Bureau logo, but it would say the Build a Better Booty Workshop. So I'll build a better booty bureau. So
Done. I mean,
Done.
I can make you a t-shirt that says that like that.
You know you got a graphic designer and
And like
Shopify
amateur
master
t-shirt
over here.
salesman here.
we'll
That's
get
going to be
together on that.
on sale on a pack of lunch in like 2 hours after
We'll
this show is
we'll
over. Are you
split
kidding me?
we'll split the proceeds.
Yeah, there you
So,
go. Yeah,
There.
I'll make sure that you get the proceeds for it.
Yeah, the proceed will be a shirt.
yeah, there we go.
Right.
No, the proceed will be booty shorts that have that right on the ass. So
Oh yeah. All right. Done. Gold lame booty shorts, custom screen printed.
You could always do the banner and backbone booty short with
hey,
one on each cheek, banner, backbone.
Right.
and just make them pop individually. So
Right. And the video is, you doing squats so that you can see the which is, hidden in the crack.
well, this ass can
Not
squat
just
almost
in the
600
crack,
pounds.
but like all the way deep in.
Right.
Like
Deep,
it's
deep,
like mid booty
deep.
hole. It's like booty hole spot. Like you know where the target is. There's an aiming right there. It says, hit me. Hit me with
Right.
your best shot.
Right. And ampersand,
The middle of the ampersand
the middle
is
of the
right
ampersand.
That or one of y'all has a shirt that says better. One of y'all has a shirt that says and I've just got booty shorts facing towards the camera. It says backbone. So
No, you're in the middle. You've got the ampersand
Right.
it's the booty hole sand.
hey, I'm good with it.
And I'm gonna get back to Noble.
Joe's wearing a Cascadia shirt though. All right, Joe.
Yeah. Welcome, Joe. I'm gonna get back to Noble here because I love that you're giving us information on the gatekeeping around journalism.
I'll be right back. I'm stepping to the kitchen real quick. So
The News Guild, if we want to join a union, but that's about it. Other than that, it seems
Interesting.
like it's all just like smoke and mirrors is what it sounds like, on what being a journalist is and how to become one. I think it's like a lot of things in life that they've like just smoke and mirrored us into thinking is not okay. And being okay and open about your sexuality. They smoke and mirrored us and they're doing it again into believing that it's not okay and it's sinful and it's demonic in some stupid ass way. And I'm here to tell you it's sure as fuck ain't.
I spent my entire fucking childhood, youth, and young adulthood unlearning all of that bullshit about being gay is demonic. If you're gay, you're a pedophile. Like, just fuck all that shit. I'm 55. I'm at my sexual prime right now. I am not going back to any of that bullshit talk about being wrong. If God didn't want me to get fucked, he wouldn't have put my G-spot up inside my booty hole. Okay?
Or every other man's either. Like,
right.
By nature, y'all, if God made you in his image, that means his G-spot is in his booty hole too.
Yeah.
Who's
that's gonna be one of the
for God?
That's going to be one of the shareable asset video clips that Substack automatically generates. I was just about to say, if y'all ever wonder about which one of our specific monologues gets turned into it, that's going to be one of them. So,
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm turning that into a t-shirt too. God's G-spot is in his booty hole too.
Yes, do it. Like, can we put the ampersand on his?
That's why it's called the G-spot.
Yeah, it's the God spot.
It's the God spot.
Yeah.
Like, can we put the ampersand on like the God shot booty hole too? And like what we should do is have the Michelangelo painting where like they're reaching and have the ampersand in the middle with an explosion.
Right.
Um, just like eagle jizz.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole story of Jesus, right? It kind of skips from his birth to his death. You don't really know what he was doing in his 20s. He was out at the clubs, man. He was
Yeah.
dancing in some gold booty shorts with his shirt off.
He was a carpenter. He was a burly dude.
Right. He was big
He
and
knew what he
burly,
was
but
doing.
he liked to go to the clubs and, hook up and whatever.
I am going to get such an earful from Tyler earlier, who's watching this right now, because he is pan as well, but he's also Christian. I'm like, he's got a good sense of humor. I'm just going to walk into the gym later, and he's just going to be like, G-spot, huh?
All right,
Yeah.
Tyler. I love you, and I hope this does not get us taken off air. Lawrence, what is Jesus's favorite candy? Least favorite candy. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know. What is?
Skittles. They fall through the holes in his hands.
I mean, technically, if we want to be real, the stigmata couldn't have been in his hands. He would have fallen off of the cross. The structure of the hand, he would have had to have been nailed through the wrist. That's the only way that he could have stayed up on the cross that long.
Tyler's laughing. I knew he'd laugh at that.
You're welcome, my friends. I know I talk about Jesus a lot in my stuff because I do a Christian nationalist talk. So a lot of my followers are deconstructing Christian nationalists too.
I mean,
Tyler's like me.
My Judaism, so
yeah,
Tyler's
I'm culturally Jewish.
He's got his own beliefs, but he's still going to laugh and take a third-party object, like stand back and laugh at it. Trust me. You can't laugh
pray
at
for
it.
us later. God,
you can't
please
laugh
help
at it.
Those 3 disturbed men.
If you can't laugh at it or question it, then it tells me more about your vulnerability of what you believe in rather than anyway.
Right. Tyler says he was
majorly in the CrossFit.
Seriously, Jesus had those cum gutters, like.
Well, he was certainly in the CrossFit.
Yeah,
they fit one for him perfectly.
I love that joke when it's made by non-CrossFitters. When it's made by a seriously just below obvious purely white Christian CrossFit gym, it pisses me off. So, because I'm like, look, we put the cross in CrossFit, and then there's like a Hebrews verse under it, and I'm like, just tell me we need to burn your gym down right now.
Yeah. How do I know I need to burn your building down without telling me I need to burn your building down?
Yeah.
I'm not an arsonist because those guys are silly. Like,
well,
arsonists are the second most likely to get killed in prison. The first are pedophiles.
Well, you know that Jesus also loves you, Nick, right? You want to know
Does
how
he?
much? Want to know how much he loves you? This much.
I'm Jewish. It's okay. I can say that.
Tyler says down with the whiteys. I'm like, tidy whiteys? I mean,
like which type of whiteys?
He's talking about down with the white
whiteys.
supremacist or white Christian.
I look good in tidy whiteys.
Yeah,
it's like Jacob in those golden whiteys.
Yeah, that's my grinder profile. Them tidy whiteys brings all the boys to the
yard. With the shin high calf socks and
the white ones with the big red stripes.
And your New Balance shoes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I could see Lawrence. I could see you
right over the camera lens for sure.
I could see you doing that, but with like jean shorts on and doing like the dad pick in the yard with a lawnmower, just like sexy squat.
Wait.
So, Lauren,
with the Dana wig.
The Dana wig.
What's up, Daddy?
So you have the visual of what Nick is talking about. I know you're familiar with Rocky Horror Picture Show, but this was me during the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So that's most of the time. That is the tiny gold booty shorts everybody refers to on a daily basis. And this was me at the end of the show on the floor show. So
okay. Yeah.
And that was the first year. I've made it look better every year since then. So anyway.
Wait, Jacob, the first one was you? That wasn't the guy from Rocky Horror Picture Show? That was you in those gold booty shorts.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but yes, it was me. Yeah. Yeah, that was me in both of those pictures.
You filled out them shorts pretty damn good.
Well, thank you
Four.
very much. I appreciate you. I was it's almost like I was born yesterday. So just seven
I mean,
hours old,
mm,
truly beautiful to behold.
all right, all right.
Hey, we're gonna turn this into a musical at some point. Like,
I mean, clearly we've got to do a Rocky Horror Picture Show reenactment.
Hey, look, I will do it anywhere, anytime. Rocky Horror, not do it.
no,
There's limitations on that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Phrasing.
do you want
phrasing.
ants? Because that's how we get
Because
ants.
that's how we get it. Lana!
Wasn't that out? Was that when we were in the army? Was when we all started that all started happening? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been years. Like, well, I just remember having to like sweep up the barracks and sweep up the work building, and people are like, "Do you want ants? This is how we get ants." And
Well,
there's food crumbs just freaking just coming out of the bathroom walls. And you're like,
I
"Fuck people! What are you doing?"
I can't remember if you were with me at this time. No, this was at DLI. So at
No,
DLI,
wasn't then.
I was gonna say that wasn't you. That's the reason as soon as I remembered it was DLI, it wasn't while I was with you in the army.
DLI is the Defense Language Institute for anyone who doesn't
Yeah,
know. It's in
it's where
Monterey
they
Bay, California. You learn cool stuff.
It's where they send all the military nerds to go study languages. And so no, but Archer was either 2 or 3 seasons in at that point. But I remember going to the Great American Adventure Park, whatever. And I was a squad leader, but I brought all my squad, like 4 or 5 members of my squad with me, and we're going up the roller coaster. And it's that first part where it's climbing right before it drops it, and they kept on going, Summers, what? Summers, what? Summers, what? And right as we got to the top and it drops, they go, Danger Zone. So yeah, it was in its heyday while we were in the military. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
If
wait.
if
So, what language do you guys speak? What languages?
Hmm.
Arabic, Pakistani? I
Yes,
don't know.
Arabic, Arabic.
I didn't go to the language institute, I wasn't smart enough. No, I just didn't go. They actually weren't offering language institute when I came in as a perk for going out of training, so I didn't learn any extra language. They should have sent me for Arabic, but they sent me straight to a unit so that I could deploy. Pretty soon after, that was pretty much what happened for me.
I went in and got Arabic, but I got recycled twice. Basically, it's almost a year and a half long school in the first place. I got damn near the end of it. They're like, yeah, you know Arabic, but you don't know it well enough to be a crypto linguist, which is basically wind talker. And so they're like, we're going to send you back for another 6 months to try again. And it didn't take then either. We're going to send you back for another 6 months. Didn't take then either. And so I reclassed to interrogator after that. Kept my flip pay, my foreign language proficiency pay, as an interrogator, but I just wasn't able to be a crypto linguist.
Yeah,
So
they spent millions of dollars on Jacob for him to not become a crypto
yeah,
linguist.
I learned modern standard Arabic, and while I only retain a little bit of it right now, anytime that I like get to speak it for longer than a couple days, a lot of it comes back to me. But it's a Cat 5 language because what they do is they have you take and this is all public knowledge, so we're not like spreading secrets or anything.
Yeah.
But they have you take the D-Lab, which is the Defense Language Aptitude Battery. It's basically like if you were to take why did I say Michael Jackson? I started to say that Stargate SG-1. But Daniel
Yeah.
Johnson, Daniel Johnson,
Yeah.
Daniel Jackson. God, I got there eventually. If you were to, he basically take a test he created. So, like, you were able to take a made up language that the computer generated, and then in an hour and a half, you have to decipher as much of it as possible. However well you do, it places you into a different category of language. And category 5 is the highest one. And all of that is to say is Arabic was a super complicated language. English is also a Cat 5, but Arabic is Cat 5 because it's got so many rules, but it rarely deviates from it. Whereas English has fewer rules, but it breaks them every damn sentence. So
Yeah. Yeah. And whereas they didn't send Jacob to combat or deploy him, I did interrogation training and then I went back for more. And they gave me advanced interrogation training. And then they sent me to Afghanistan. And then I didn't do my job because they handed over the interrogations right before I got there to the Afghan army and the CIA. And we're like, yeah, you guys are done. Like the army's done in doing this. And I was like, oh, cool. So I worked with the counterintelligence guys and I did a lot of on base, like security, like uh, conversations and discussions. It was interesting. I went out sometimes and did some missions and have some brain damage from sitting in a truck that had. I see you over there, Jacob. I see
I
what you're doing.
I accidentally flexed, and then I got a glimpse of the tricep and kept going.
Um,
Continue.
and I was sitting inside a vehicle when a howitzer went off, like 100 feet away.
Mm.
Um, and nobody warned us. And it was like a big metal can that we're sitting inside. And if you like imagine what happens to the pressure inside of a can when a giant air vacuum then hits it, um, is like when you black out for if you get too drunk, you black out. I whited out where it was so loud, like all my auditory processing took over and just whited everything out. And we came out of it, and there were like four of us in the vehicle, and we looked at each other and we're like, "Are you guys dead? Like, did anyone like seriously just like half die in there?" We all, no, I don't think any of us reported TBI, which is traumatic brain injuries. We should have. Um, but yeah, we came out of the truck, and the first thing I hear once I got my hearing back was the first sergeant, who is the senior non-commissioned officer, comes screaming out of um his tent, yelling his head off at people because it was the Afghans who shot it off and didn't warn anybody. They didn't say that they were about to do that, so nobody on the US side was prepared, and that's a huge like security threat. Um, and they were pissed. They were mad. I was pretty mad too, but like I couldn't hear, so I didn't really worry about it. Um, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but like fuck. Um, I probably should have reported some of that. That's probably why I can't remember things now.
Yeah, I was going to say like traumatic brain injury. Maybe you can't remember because you just got a traumatic brain injury in the story you told.
Maybe. Who knows?
God, he's such an idiot.
Well, we knew that.
I'm sorry. I was paying attention to you, and then I got a news alert on my phone talking about RFK being interviewed.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
being grilled on the Capitol right now, isn't
he's
he?
being grilled on the Capitol right now, and he claimed that he's the disparity, the cognitive dissonance of thought, that the incongruity, if we're going to continue to use highfalutin words, that he's sitting there.
Highfalutin.
Yeah, so we're gonna use highbrow words both colloquially and generally. But he's sitting there simultaneously claiming that America is one of the sickest countries in the world, while also touting everything that he's touting. And also, when somebody asked him if we responded to COVID correctly and about how many died, he said, "I don't know how many died. I don't think anybody does." And I'm like, every like I would love to. My pie in the sky is just to be the anti RFK Jr. Like I would fucking love to be Bizarro RFK, but in this case, Bizarro's a good guy. So, which he's kind of
Like
not a good guy. Yeah,
like without the brain damage.
Right. And the eating bears and the worm in your brain.
jumping
Hey,
into
what's wrong
sewer,
eating bears?
jumping into sewage.
I mean,
Just
depends on
not
what
out of Central Park off the side of the road.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was not trying to derail you. I just got that alert and read that, and my face was like,
No, we were talking about RFK earlier, so fucking um Dr. Brainworm over here needs to go. Like I really think Secretary Brainworm, and I don't want to give him a preface that he doesn't deserve or a title he doesn't deserve, but Secretary Brainworm
Yeah.
needs to, it's somebody, I forget who said it. Somebody said it the other day, was like, it's every time RFK opens his mouth, it sounds like his throat is trying to tell him to shut up.
He's like one of those aliens in Men in Black, where it's the tiny little alien inside the head, controlling the body, where
Yeah,
the head is a cockpit for the rest of the body. Except the alien is also stupid,
right,
and they fucked up the voice modulator and never figured out how to fix it. So
right.
it's like like he's Ti auto tuning his voice out of it. Except he got the shitty. I don't want to pay for the subscription version of it. So.
Yeah, every time I
There's
hear
my
that dude
rant.
speak, I'm just like, girl, maybe not so much with the deep throating. I mean, come on.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
if you're
and
gonna
if he
have if
does, he's
you're gonna
got to
have a deep
work on the lube. He's got to work on the self lubrication.
yeah, I was saying, if you're gonna have a deep
It's the
throat
throat
voice, you might as well have the personality to go with it. No.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do it, you may as well just go see Fusen and Lawrence's show on Friday
Right.
and
Right.
listen to
So
Dirty Talk so you know what you're doing. Like,
Roll
come on,
Tide.
man.
we
Like
got
you
we
gotta
got
get
tips and tricks.
yeah, you gotta get throat position. Like it's all that meth, it's all that like whatever he's doing, there's something wrong, man. Like get those teeth checked, like maybe get some wooden teeth, like uh you might look a little more like Washington like, and people might not find you so creepy.
Yeah.
Um,
Dar
Darbit is
and
saying
Dar
he has legit throat issues. We know.
we know.
Darbit,
I'm
I
just not
acknowledge.
being particularly kind to a guy who's literally trying to kill me by ending all HIV
Yeah.
research and medication.
Right, and that's my thing is, and I tell people this all the time. I don't pretend this is wrong, right, moral, ethical. This just how I operate. Stuff like that, I do not make fun of when you are trying to be a decent human being, and not even by my definitions, just in general trying to. The moment you're actively getting others killed, harmed, removing their rights, any and everything is subject for me to.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and Darbit, I know you're not coming at that from a place of trying to censor us at all. You and I talk back and forth through chats a lot. So on the shows and lives, and I know Darbit's one of my Canadian subscribers that I met through I think Dean's show.
Nice.
It is a good thing to say to remind people that like to make that difference that Jacob you just made. It's like we're not here to attack people that are like empathetic and trying and deserve our sphere of empathy, but we need to stop being afraid to be mean.
Right.
Like we have to be. I was listening to it this morning. Brian Tyler Cohen was on the Find Out podcast. He did an interview with them. Um, and they were talking about it. It was like we just need people to talk like normal folks, that normal people talk like, and we need to be willing to go and set our morals aside on things that are not reprehensible, like making fun of RFK for his throat issues because he's had a medical condition that was like a treatable thing that he caused himself. Like I don't feel any pity for fuckheads like him. Like
Well,
it's like I would tell Hitler, even though he made great paintings or like semi decent paintings for his time, like semi decent, like okay, minor, but like I wouldn't even tell him that to his face at that time. Like I wouldn't, like I'm normally a super encouraging person. Like even if someone's work sucks, like I'm not gonna go and tell you your work sucks if I think you have potential and I think you're trying and I think you're actually like putting your effort into it. I'm not gonna go and be like, you suck, man. I'll be like, hey, I like where you're trying to go from and like let's try and work on something. I would come up to Hitler and go, "Hey man, you should paint with your left hand over your right because it might be better because you fucking suck."
Well, and it's just the same as I don't body shame anybody whatsoever that I know on a regular basis, and I don't even body shame anybody who I don't think is a good human being if it's at the personal level. But the moment that Donald J. Trump's post came out where he claimed to be what 6'3" and 225 pounds,
Oh
the
yeah.
laughter that and he also claimed to be 4% body fat. I
Mhm.
laughed the hardest I've ever laughed when I read that, and my wife had to be like, what's going on? And I read it out, and she's like, you're taking a lot. She was not upset or like judging me for this, but she's like, you're getting a lot of satisfaction out of this. I was like, I'm laughing my ass off because he's a terrible, shitty, no good human being, and he doesn't even know how to lie correctly. Like
Right.
he could have fudged his stats and at least put them with the range of reasonability, but he literally just looked and Googled, what are Chris Hemsworth's stats at Thor? And
Right.
and that's me. And as somebody who's been a bodybuilder, power lifter, strongman, coached people on a regular basis, know what height, weight, and body fat percentage looks like. I do not have to look anything up to know that's not true.
Oh,
But
for
like
sure.
but like the 4% body fat part thing alone, you would have to be vascular and shredded as Arnold Schwarzenegger or Lou Ferrigno in their prime to
Yeah.
be 4% body fat, but especially at 6'3".
And
Yeah.
like,
Honestly,
so,
like you just told me the stats of like Travis Kelsey, and clearly I like even my eye can discern the difference between Donald Trump and Travis Kelsey.
Well, and like I said, I don't body shame people, but I body shamed the fuck out of Trump when that
oh,
happened.
What
we've
the
got a
fuck is General
Jennifer. We've
Christopher
got a
Jackson
general.
doing back here?
Yeah, I don't know how you're in here, but you didn't say anything, so I can't block you yet. Can you
Who's
say
that?
something stupid, General, so I can fucking block you?
Oh, I don't need him to block, automatically block.
Oh, wait.
Is it
Oh, I
is
can
it
block
this
from there.
is it
This
this
is one of
Jan?
the. Oh, so before I block, you should look at his profile, Jacob. And because General, for one, there's no General Christopher Jackson. I looked it up. General Christopher Jackson, the last time someone under this bot name came in was like, yeah, I'm a prior General Fort Bragg. Yeah, General Christopher Jackson was not a general at Fort Bragg. Um, and their profile says one great nation under God, which is about all I need to know, that you are a bigot with a fake profile and um,
Do
stolen
not really
valor
exist
is a
because you are a
crime.
Russian bot.
Yeah, and stolen valor
No
is a
profile
crime.
picture, no profile picture, fake identity, one great nation under God, no posts, and the reads, wow, okay, yeah, it's
Yeah,
just yeah, okay. Troll.
yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot of them. I think it's because my profile says army or like we talk vet issues. So like we get a lot of blessed. Later on, Joe. Thanks for being here. We're gonna be signing off soon
Yeah,
too, I
we
think.
got to wrap too.
But this has been a lot of fun. Next time, maybe we don't get derailed by Cashflow Collective because he's been booted. This is my first day that I've gone down in paid subscribers. So please come be a paid subscriber with me. Help me get back up. I lost one today because he was a prick.
Yeah.
And I don't like
Next
shitty
time
people.
we'll have topics. Maybe we'll have matching outfits.
Ooh, matching outfits. Jacob's like, well, we
No, I
already
thought
talked about the matching
no, I
outfit,
think
and
Lawrence
we're
saw
not
what I was
prepared for that
I
one.
think Lawrence saw what I was about to do, and I was trying to be more discreet about it. So,
I don't know.
Well, you have to do it now, Jacob.
well, I was waiting for you to sign us out, and then I was gonna do it. Fuck.
No.
There we go.
He did it.
There we
He
There.
did it.
go.
He did
See,
it.
now we can sign out. Oh,
Now we
look at
can
that.
sign out.
Look at that. Shirtless Jacob for the show.
There
Love
we
you
go.
guys. This was fun. Let's do
Right.
this
No, here I
again.
go too.
I could do it too, but they might cancel us.
Oh, wait, I gotta do this
Right,
again.
right. Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
Oh yeah, sniff that armpit.
Yeah.
There we go.
So manly.
Mm. All right.
All
Well,
right,
now I just don't
everybody.
want to turn it off. All
Knights
right.
of the Rainbow Table.
Knights of the Rainbow Table. Love you guys. This was fun. We'll see y'all again next week.
All right. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.